Welcome to Tigers Untapped, a Bluff City media podcast. Stepping up to the microphone are your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis. Now, let's get to the show.
What does it do, ladies and gents? Coming to you live from the StreamYard Studios, episode 148 of Tigers Untapped. It's your boy TJ and Trey. A little bit of Helter Skelter episode this week. TJ, tell the folks what you're drinking. I've already knocked this one out, so I'm enjoying one of our favorites, a Memphis style. You're going with a beer that you weren't. I did on an episode you weren't for. So share with the people what you got.
This is the Crosstown Zombie Sour.
He's got that zombie sour. Our playoff
one day
title hope to come back from the dead, because
maybe one day we'll all get things back together
to our funeral on Friday. We're not going to waste any time. We're getting into it. Tiger football 8-2 took their second loss on Friday night inside Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. It was a beautiful night for football. Kind of liked the 8 p.m. kick. Felt like it gave enough time for the crowd to get into it after work, potentially get to a high school game and get there a little bit later. Good crowd, beautiful night. And then that first half just was total ass. I mean, I don't know what it is with this football team, but the defense comes out, and the first half is a struggle almost every week. We hadn't given up 35 points total all year long. We gave 35 points in the first half to Tulane. Made their old quarterback BYU look like a freaking Heisman candidate. I think he had one incompletion in the first half.
It was a drop.
And it wasn't even his fault. It was a throw on the money to a guy wide open in the flats. And
to a tight end who had never caught the ball, it seemed.
I mean, I guess he had the intentional grounding, but that doesn't go down as an incomplete.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to make of it. It was disgusting. We made zero adjustments in the first half. They just continued to not get any pressure whatsoever. Tulane had all day. Wide receivers were open all across the field. I mean, for heaven's sake, we won the toss, elected to take the ball, which surprised me, considering there were rumors of whether or not Belu was going to be playing. Went 3 and out, and then literally first play from scrimmage for Tulane is a 75-yard bomb touchdown, or 65. I don't know how far it was. It was far enough. I mean, what the heck is wrong with us defensively? Why do we start every game out so bad?
It's a great question. I mean, it's kind of funny, though, because there's this ongoing debate. Some people may be familiar with it. I'm trying to whisper, by the way, because I'm in my in-laws' foyer because we sold our house. So, I don't have my place, and my father-in-law's watching Monday Night Football in the other room where I would typically record this. So
he must not have YouTube TV.
No, he absolutely does. I don't know what he's doing, but I got picture frames. I got a Nugget over here propped up for sound.
Cat tower.
There's Cat Tower right there, actually. I'm doing what I can, and the kids are right there on the other side of this wall. That's a closet, but on the other side of that wall.
That's their door. You are really risking it right there.
No, that's not there. There is the intake. The air conditioning intake is shared between this foyer and their room, though. So I have bundled up 7 pads of there's 4 blankets.
You're cutting their airflow off into the room to
for sure.
The sound.
For sure.
Might get stuff in there. Good thing it's a chilly night. First real cold front we've had this season so far.
I forgot I was going with that. Oh, there's an ongoing thing on social media right now of you can't beat cut quarters over the top. I don't know if you've seen anything about this ongoing debate. Mina Kimes said something about you beat quarters by going over the top. And then the coach, JB or whatever from Last Chance U, it's just there's like roasting her, saying like that's not how you beat quarters, blah 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 blah. And I think we saw it literally the first play, because if you blow coverage, it doesn't matter if you run quarters or not, because if your guy gets burned, he gets burnt. And we saw it immediately right as I walked in the stadium. I was like, all right, well,
yeah.
Turn around and call it a day. You said you liked the 8 p.m. kickoff. Trey, I didn't get home till like 1 a.m.
Well, okay, that's the downside of it. It made for a very late night, But I'm saying I only liked it for a Friday, because typically, if we would have kicked off at 6 or so, I think it's a lighter crowd. It's going to be a late arriving crowd. But kicking off at 8 on a Friday, you're giving people plenty of time to get out there and still tailgate on a Friday. I think you're getting a little bit more rowdy of a rambunctious of a crowd on a Friday at 8. But you're not wrong. The downside of that is the game was over at nearly midnight. You get home very late. And then when it's a game like that, you're not able to fall asleep. And we've got freaking Kenny finally joins us live. Welcome into the show, producer Kenny. You're only 7.5 minutes late.
Oh, man. That's so on me, man. Let me tell you what happened. I forgot to text you back, Trey. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Unbelievable.
It's egregious. Are you good? How are you feeling, Trey?
I'm fine. It doesn't matter. The season's over.
TJ,
I've handled this loss much, much better than I handled the UAB loss. But I think that's because I had mentally prepared myself that we were not going to win out. So I expected one of these last 3 to be a loss, and I'm fine. I'm fine with the loss. I'm not fine with where we're at, but we'll get to that in a bit. We were just talking about how horrible of a first half that was, and why we can't make in-game adjustments in the first half. And then we come out, and damn near every single week, our defense looks unstoppable in the second half. Again, in this game against Tulane, they literally did nothing. They went down and got a field goal on the opening drive of the second half and didn't score another point. You forced multiple 3-and-outs when you had to. I won't lie to you. I had a lot of fun in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, dude.
Outside of not winning the game, that fourth quarter was a great time. I was having a lot of fun during the comeback, and I had fully convinced myself that we were winning that football game. And I was ready for it, because Tulane players were talking a whole lot of shit on the sideline.
Were they really?
Oh yeah. I was so ready for us to win that game.
I don't know why, but there was one guy on their sidelines, not even dressed out, but was just turning around looking at Tiger fans doing this.
Oh yeah, the dude. Yeah, it was the dude in the yellow. The yellow coach's
yes.
shirt. I don't even know what he was doing. I have no idea what his job was. But he kept telling
we
us
started to come back, and I was so prepared to like find his eye contact, just to let him know when we came back, and we had plenty of opportunities. It just didn't.
I just can't.
It was not in the cards.
I mean, everything stacked against you too. I feel like with Belu coming in and out, you're running 2 quarterback. Like, I just knew we were going to do it. That second half, though, you just dug yourself in too big of a hole in the first half. And Kenny, that's what TJ and I were talking about. You hadn't given up 35 points all year total in a game, and then you gave up 35 through 30 minutes.
That was an unbelievable first half of just like, what is going on? Like,
it was pure garbage.
Every time they passed the ball, every time Retzlaff passed the ball, it was a bomb. Like when I looked up and saw his stat numbers, and maybe it's because in the second half he didn't throw the ball down the field as much because the adjustments that were made, but it felt like every single pass that he made in the first half was for 30 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like every one of them.
It was disgusting. I mean, I think it was the touchdown they scored to go up 21-14 maybe. And I don't even know who it was in coverage. They tried their hardest to even get a pass interference call.
And still
tackling the wideout 40 seconds before the ball got there, and that didn't even work. and then he just walked in the end zone. It was unbelievable. I don't know why we don't or we can't make adjustments in game. We're
Sooner.
terrific at it at half. You held Arkansas to 3 second-half points. You held Troy to Troy didn't score to the end of the game. Like, really? Georgia State was scoreless in the second half. You held USF to 3 second-half points. Or 7, I guess.
Yeah, it was 7 for USF,
Yeah.
7 for Rice, Tulane 3. I mean, it's like the second half adjustments are great, but it's just like,
why can't you?
I don't know what's going to happen first.
At the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, are the Tigers going to put together 4 quarters of defense, or are Trey and I and Kenny all going to be on the podcast at the same time, drinking the same beer? And what happens first?
I would say it's probably the 3 of us actually being here together, and we've got a coordinated beer is likely. Because that'll probably happen next Monday, and I'll tell you what's not happening this weekend, and that's the Tigers playing 4 full quarters of football. I got no confidence in that.
Normally, I'm the voice of reason here, but I think I've like turned the page at this point because I don't know what.
Did y'all see Antoine Hill Sr. today on Twitter?
I saw it 2 days ago. All he tweeted was a clock with
clock.
Oh, was that 2 days ago? I have a feeling we're going to see Antoine Hill for the rest of the way.
Why would
I'm okay with that?
You didn't even see him Friday. Why would it be the rest of the way?
Well, because Ryan evaluated during the week and Arrington was better.
He's so full of shit when he says that stuff. They don't do a week by week thing. He's lying.
Yes, they do. No, they literally
He also
every interview you have with
called
him.
A depth chart.
It's called a lie chart. Put him on a freaking polygraph test. He's lying. He also said
every
tonight
interview
on his
he does, he says the same thing. It's a nonstop. You're being judged no matter what.
And whatever, I get it. It's year 7. We've heard it a lot, but literally everything is always the same. It's the same quotes after we lose a game. It's the same quotes after we win a game. It's the same quotes on his coach's show when somebody's questionable injury-wise. Oh, well, they need to prepare for 3 quarterbacks. We're probably going to play all 3 of them. It's the same freaking every time I see a hype video from the locker room and he's giving a pregame speech, it's the same damn pregame speech. For 60 minutes, relentless effort, do your job. It's the same thing every time. Freaking ChatGPT a hype speech or some shit. I'm so sick of hearing the same stuff. We should have got rid of him 3 years ago.
Whoa.
I don't know about that.
Whoa.
I'm not going to go there.
I'm saying it because you had back-to-back 6-win seasons. The program was in a clear decline at that point. You should have cut your ties then.
Whoa.
It had been 3 years. That was enough time. It's never whatever. I'm sick of winning 10 games and people trying to tell me that that's good enough. And I need to think about where we used to be. That's all horseshit.
3 years ago, though? You were trying to fire the guy 3 years ago?
Yeah. After he'd gone 8-3 as the favorite for the conference after a Cotton Bowl year, and then went 6-6, and then went 6-6 again.
First of all, stop with
that's
the
a massive drop
thing.
off. What?
That's the worst. The whole thing that he was given a Ferrari and turned it into
I didn't say that.
Versa. I know, but that's the same thing that you're saying. That's
it's
without
not
saying
the same
that's
thing.
What you're saying.
I am saying.
Why are you referencing the Cotton Bowl year?
The program was at the peak. You returned a lot from that team, especially offensively, and you were a favorite to go to the conference championship again.
They lost Kenny Gainwell and DeMonte Coxey before the season started.
No, Coxey played
one game or something like that.
Oh, sorry. He played one game.
But he did leave the team, as we all know. Regardless, the 2020 year, you can't count against anybody for the most part. There was like 7 practices all year for everybody. It was just a weird year. Don't count that one. But the 6-6 was inexcusable, without a doubt. I don't care what anyone says. And then it went better. with the 7 wins, and then it went to 8 wins, and it's gotten better. But at a certain point, we're not hitting our goals. You can't come out and say the goal is conference championship.
I
and you
mean,
finish
Tulane
4th.
is about to play for their 4th straight freaking conference championship with 2 different coaches.
I don't know that. Is that true? You think they're actually going to make it?
I mean, who are they going
I
to
was
lose
trying to look
to?
up the standings a second ago. Well, I don't know that it's them that I'd be worried about. It's like UNT and
Yeah, but if they all end up
Life's Monitor is like a mile up in the air here.
if they all end up with 1 loss, it goes to like computer rankings, and Tulane is ahead of both of. I mean, it'd probably be South Florida Tulane, which is ridiculous that the 2 of them didn't play in the regular season anyway. Like,
Well, first of all, how dare you expect Navy to not get a nod in there?
to not get a nod in what?
In that conversation when they come into freaking Simmons Bank and shit stomp us.
Stop it. Y'all are
I mean, they're going to lose to South Florida.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know that to be true. Navy is the wild card here because I know they've lost a couple of games now, but I could see them.
They did rest Horvath against Notre Dame, though.
Yeah, they did. I could see them putting a little bit of a wrinkle in things, but the problem here
whatever.
is
If they
North
want to
Texas
come out,
doesn't have shit left on their schedule. Temple is decent. I could see them ruining North Texas.
But isn't it in Denton?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, what are we talking about? Eric Morrison, North Texas is going to make a freaking conference championship game before us. What the hell's going on?
Schedule was easier too.
Freaking schedule. We had every hard game at home. It's on our schedule. He lost to the worst team in the freaking country.
He did do that.
I mean, if we were sitting here and we'd lost to South Florida and Tulane at this point, I'd say, all right, you got beat by 2 teams that are better than you. But that's not what happened.
Shouldn't be better than you, though. That's the thing. That's the issue.
I mean, yeah, that would be a whole different conversation.
I don't know. I don't know where you go from here, though, because the goal is conference championship, and we haven't been there.
And it's not that we haven't been there. We're not even freaking
not even the top 2. Yeah,
we're not even getting to a tiebreaker and losing in a tiebreaker, a coin flip tiebreaker. Did you guys see that in that Texas high school? I don't even remember. I think it was like 3A or something.
It's so messed up.
The coaches literally met in a parking lot of a service station. They did a coin flip to see who made the playoffs. Is that not ridiculous?
It's got to be a better system. Let's see, last year we finished what, 3rd? Is that right?
4th.
I think we were 3rd last year.
No, I think last year was 3rd. I'm trying to pull it up, but yeah, 3rd. 4th in 2023. Like one of these years we're at the bottom. Yeah.
6th and 7th.
But that's when you still had Tulane, UCF, Tennessee, and all them in. 2022. Yeah. Wow. 3 and 5. We're a mile down the list.
I
don't know. I don't. He seems to have a good relationship with the AD, so I don't think anything's going to happen. But
we're not firing him.
I know. Part of me, as someone who's been a Ryan Homer for a long period of time, I'm kind of like, you know what? Let's hope he gets a new job.
This
right?
Yes,
let's sit on good terms.
Josh Pastner to Georgia Tech scenario.
Yes, it feels like that.
Somebody come in and scoop him up.
Well, I've had many Arkansas fans in my comments and all that saying, please let us have them.
Really?
No, they aren't.
That is so wild.
There's no way.
100%. 100%.
No way.
He's yes.
Why? They're better off just keeping Petrino and just chasing his ghost. People
I don't know. He is the odds favorite on what's it called?
Yeah.
Kalshi or whatever.
I will say this one thing we didn't touch on when we were talking about the Tulane thing is how the stars perfectly aligned, because in the 4th quarter, Tulane had the lead. All they had to do was run the clock. And their first possession in the 4th quarter, and I was tweeting this because I thought it was weird as hell that it happened. A minute off the clock. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Their second drive in the fourth quarter, 53 seconds. Their third drive, 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Yeah, because our defense stood up and was getting freaking 3 outs.
Dude, it felt like the fix was in.
Oh man.
It was like, stop, guys. Like, what are we doing here? You've been able to move the ball all day.
As much fun as that was and how you're saying things were aligned, like, I'm still so frustrated about some of the things that happened. Like,
I mean, look at this.
We were down 21, and our 2 scoring drives were like 7 minutes apiece, both of them.
Oh, well,
We were snapping the football with under 5 seconds on the play clock, down multiple scores every single play.
6 minutes and 44 seconds and 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
And that's why,
that is insane.
TJ, you say that the stars were aligned. When we got the ball back the second time, 6, there were 6 minutes and 54 seconds left.
Yes.
I'm not joking. When we got the punt, I was like, we are about to score as time expires, because that's all we've been doing all night is 6+ minute scoring drives. I had no doubt in my mind we were scoring and winning the game.
Well, we threw an interception, so
no. That was
before.
Didn't
even stop it.
That was before.
The first one.
That was the first drive. They threw the interception, then stopped them and got the ball back. I was like,
it was a turnover on downs. Yeah.
Yeah. The first time we got it, there was like 8 minutes left.
Right.
It's
too much time. So that was not even an interception. They should turn that to a punt, an early punt. That was what that was.
I mean, it was like 2nd and 22 anyway, because the play before that, I mean, the sack development, you could see it 30 seconds before it happened, and we just didn't.
I didn't look at the stats on sacks. I felt like there may have been 7 sacks for Tulane.
Oh, I mean, we could not get
six. Okay, yeah,
we could not get any pressure defensively, and it felt like we couldn't stop their defensive pressure at all.
Hey, Whitlow got one, baby. Whitlow got 1 sack.
Okay, we got 1.
I was kidding, man.
I mean, I guess the grounding counts as a sack, right?
I will say that Arrington Maiden throw to Cortez on that 4th down was awesome.
A beautiful throw.
Oh, I was like, which throw are you talking about?
I don't know how he dropped
the 4th down throw.
I don't know how.
I know. I was making sure we're on the same play.
It's because he looked over the wrong shoulder.
Did he?
It was. I
thought it was a pinch high, personally, but
there was
catchable. Definitely.
If you want to critique the throw, maybe a twinge too much velocity on it, but it was a beautiful throw.
Beautiful throw.
Like again,
Cortez made.
When it was in the air, I thought that was a touchdown, and I was like, "Oh shit, we just scored too fast."
Yeah. Was his reception in the end zone? Was that they called it incomplete? Was he out?
It was right in front of us, as you know, live. I thought he was out because it was a hell of a catch. He caught the football, but his foot that was in was coming up, and he still hadn't fully I
think it was possession,
controlled the ball.
Got you.
Yeah, like he was still in the process of bringing it in, so I didn't have really any issue with them saying that wasn't a catch, because live to me it did not look like he had control of it. I didn't see a replay.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't really tell in the Jumbotron one, so
I felt the same way about the fumble that they gave back to Arkansas. I was telling fans up in the stands they're gonna reverse that. Like he was absolutely down.
Oh, see that one for me again, because you can't tell in the replays. You can see that his knee was down. The problem was in the stadium, I couldn't see the ball. So my thought process was, oh well, they've called it a fumble. If the best replay they have is a knee down, but you can't see where the ball is, you can't definitively say that he didn't lose it. So that's where I was going with it. But I talked to a buddy today that was watching on TV and said that on TV they showed a clear view of it, that he still had possession when his knee was down. So the one that I feel like does hurt, and it was still a great play, but it was Cooper's should have been pick on Tulane's next to last possession. I mean, it was third down, so we still got the ball and we drove down, and that ended up being the fourth down play. But I felt like if he had made that interception, we were scoring probably pretty quickly. Anyway, that's 2 times in both of our losses. There's a trend. One, there was no episode of Tigers Untapped film the week of the loss. So there are people out there that are blaming this loss on us. I'll take some credit. We'll take a little bit. That's on us. 2, freaking pre-snap penalties. What is going on? This is not typical of a Ryan Silverfield coach team.
No.
They're usually one of the least penalized teams in the country. I mean, and even then, the penalties they get are very rarely pre-snap. I mean, if we had not, and I don't even want to say who it was because it breaks my heart who it was.
Yes.
I don't understand how it happens.
Let's just blame it on Parker Mitchell instead.
I still think that if we had stuck with 4th and 2, we would have gotten the first down and scored.
I do think it was funny though. Every time Arrington was in, it was any type of read option. He called his own number until the one damn time he hands it off. He gets stuffed, but he kept it. He is walking for 25 yards. It felt like. Yeah. It's like, dude, you've had no problem calling your own number all night. Now all of a sudden you want to keep it or hand it off. Let's see. We are at 55 penalties this year, which is actually about midway through the pack. That's 56th in the nation,
which is a pretty significant drop off because I'm pretty sure we've been like top 5 least penalized.
What's insane? Georgia State out here with 85 penalties. That's crazy.
Are they leading
in
the nation?
9 games? Yeah, that's 9 penalties a game on average. 9 games, 85 penalties. Holy Toledo.
Who's the least penalized?
Honestly, this is surprising to me. Iowa.
Wow.
20 penalties, 2 a game, essentially. For a team that runs the ball so much, you'd think they get more holding in there.
Yeah,
like
holds.
Army's really low in there too.
Navy's usually up there. Look at that. We've done all this talking. I've said all this crap about Ryan and moving on. And watch this be where we feel like it's over, and then these last 3 weeks of the season, shit gets chaotic and somehow we sneak our way in.
No, there's no way.
I'm just saying it could.
I mean, like, yes, I know it is.
It's not going to. But in a scenario where South Florida loses this weekend to Navy, we went out, and then North Texas drops one, I would eat up a rematch with Tulane. I'd be all about it.
It'd be fun. It'd definitely be fun. I don't think we're going to get it, unfortunately. But
I don't either. I mean, I don't think there's any chance, and that'll lead us into this East Carolina preview. East Carolina in Greenville. Oddly enough, they are still in contention for a conference championship appearance. I don't know who they have left besides us, but they are favored on Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time in Greenville. This is the game, even before the season, that I think TJ and I were both concerned about. It's just they're not a bad football team. We've struggled on the road previously. Greenville's not an easy place to go. They have great crowds. And now you put on top of the fact that they have a legitimate shot to make the conference championship game. I think it's going to be a pretty raucous crowd on Saturday. And even though it's technically not a night kick, now that the time has changed and it gets dark at 4:45,
it's a night kick.
It'll be 3 of the 4 quarters will be at night. So didn't really get my my wish there. East Carolina favored by 2.5. I know Ryan's been pretty good off of a loss. I think he's like now 7-0 in his last after his last 7 losses, and I'm pretty sure we've won our last 5 as an underdog. So those two things bode well for us, but I don't know. I mean, I guess you can still sell to the team that there's still a possibility that if you win out, you make the title.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
What?
But East Carolina is 12-3 against the spread in the last 15 games against Memphis. And they're 9-2 straight up in its last 11 games against Memphis.
Oh my God.
So the numbers are not great for us.
Gosh, that seems like, I guess it was. It seems so long ago that we beat them 70-13.
Yeah, they had freaking. Well, after that's when they had Tim Tebow Jr. And we could never get that dude off the field.
We lost in 7 overtimes. We lost because we went for 2 and ran the worst 2-point. Okay, I will give the staff credit.
I knew you were going to mention this.
I will give them credit. I was infuriated because as we went into the fourth quarter, I've got a buddy he likes to bet a lot. Entire game, every time Tulane scored, he was betting Memphis money line. Literally the entire game. I mean, he probably placed 6 bets throughout the course of the game every time they scored. If Memphis had pulled the comeback off, he was winning like $2,500. So anyway, we made a bet going in to the fourth quarter. He was like, if Memphis comes back and wins this, we're rushing the field, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, just watch. We're going to score right here because we're on the 1. I guarantee you that Ryan goes for 2. And you're going to be infuriated when we don't get it. I will give them credit. The best 2-point conversion must score play that we have run in probably 3 years. And it worked perfectly. It was easy. Why the hell didn't we do that at UAB? I don't know.
He's always going to go for 2. We've talked about this. There's math.
Oh yeah, I know now. Like that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter when it is. We're going for it. Down 21, you score. We're going for 2. And credit because it would have worked out. It would have worked out beautifully. It kept the crowd into it. We were down 6. We had the ball twice. We'd score. We'd have been up easy. Been great. Anyway, I had to give him credit because that was finally a must-score 2-point conversion play that I was pleased with.
And shout out to the Memphis crowd. They were awesome.
The crowd was
fantastic.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody for staying.
Yes.
I mean, sheesh. No reason to. 8 p.m. kick. I mean, the second half started. It was 10:30. We were down 18. Immediately got down 21. I said at halftime, if Tulane comes out and scores, period, I'm leaving. And they all convinced me that if we held them to a field goal that we needed to stay. So I stayed.
He went tarps off for a little bit there. There were 3 or 4 different sections.
Yeah.
Of just shirtless dudes.
I took my shirt off. After the second touchdown and we were on defense, I took my shirt off. I was telling around. I left my heart and soul in that stadium because I fully believed that we were coming back and winning, and I was fired the hell up. And I don't know that I'll be able to give that amount of effort ever again.
Ever again?
Ever.
At least again, Trey. I'll say this. I was very proud of all the fans staying and sticking through it because
that first half.
He got pretty rowdy there.
See, this is
half, given how gross the first half was.
And you know what I think it is? Any other year, I think I'm not going to say everybody. You would have seen a pretty large exodus of people.
Yeah.
At halftime or even right after Tulane kicked the field goal to go up 3 or 21. I think what kept them in it is 2 times already at home this year. You've seen the team come back from deficits of that nature in the second half and win the game. So everybody literally had hope that we were still in it and we were going to do it again. And they damn near did it.
One thing I didn't appreciate was everybody coming with me to cookout afterwards because a lot of people got there faster than me because that line was so long. It was damn near 1 o'clock. I was hungry. My last meal was at 5:30.
6 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm hungry at that point. That's how the body works.
All right. TJ, what do you feel about Saturday? You don't have to give me your score prediction or anything. What do you feel good about? You feel bad about it? What?
I think I feel good about it.
So weird.
I think it depends, obviously, where we're at with Brendan Lewis.
I don't know.
What's the point? What's
Yeah.
the point? Go with
risking injuring himself. I mean, I know Ryan said he's a tough SOB. No other quarterbacks would be probably playing. I'm just like, what's the point of
What
it
do you
now?
mean? If he can play, if he physically can play, why would you not start him?
No,
I'm saying
I agree.
I agree with you. I'm saying I don't think he can physically play. I think he was forcing himself to even play on Friday.
I mean, I can't text the guy and ask him, but I didn't watch him and say he looks like he's hurting and like not capable of playing. I mean, he completed 85% of his passes or something absurd like that. Like, he was great, minus a couple sacks and taking forever to snap the ball, but he was looking for the right reads and things like that.
If we could have
I get it.
protected him a little better, or he could have thrown some balls away a little earlier, I think he'd have been totally fine.
Well, even then,
on the pick that he threw late in the fourth, I mean, he got demolished.
Yeah, he took a absolute rocket to the chest on one of those throws. I think it was the interception. He got absolutely smoked.
I mean, just
on that one. But all in all, I mean, he played great. I mean, I don't know what more you could want.
He set another career high in passing yards. What do you have? 317 this week.
It wasn't even that though. It was at his efficiency rating too. Like, yes, he threw an interception. He was 29 of 34, 317 yards. He got sacked 6 times. Not his problem. I mean, it is his problem, but it's kind of hard to hold against him. He did have negative 41 yards rushing, which is pretty impressive. Do the math. I'm not a calculator. That's like 80%. Right? Do I have a calculator in front of him? Yeah, 85% completion rating. We're over here talking about how great Retzlaff did, but I think technically, maybe.
I mean, he really only had a good first half. They had less than 100. Tulane had less than 100 yards in the second half.
Regardless, if Brendan Lewis can play, I feel much better about it. That's nothing against AJ Hill. That's nothing against Arrington Maiden. I will always think the team is going to be better under the guy who has played more, who I think is an efficient player. If Brendan Lewis can play, I feel confident the Tigers win this one. If we're looking at Maiden or if we're looking at AJ Hill, maybe not as confident, but even in the bits we've seen Maiden or in the bits we've seen Hill, I think they've played well given the situation. Right? That's not an easy situation to get, come in basically to whatever the football version is, pinch hitting, whatever the football version of that is, having to come in and throw a game-winning touchdown. It's tough stuff, right? I mean, AJ Hill got thrown in as a true freshman against a shitty team. He should have made the comeback there, but I mean, it's all tough, right? We haven't really seen them against in a full game scenario, so it's hard to say what I think if they're in, but
I don't know.
If you got Brendan Lewis, I'm like a 99% confident kind of thing, but I said it's not like a 99% confident.
Sorry. I thought you said
I would feel
99% confident.
Oh, sorry. I would. It's not 99% confident. I'd feel much better, like a 70% chance Memphis is winning that game.
Well, East Carolina's losing one anyway because they have to go to UTSA. So I guess technically they're out of the hunt because nobody goes into the Alamo Dome and wins for some reason. That place is weird. They've literally never lost a conference game there. How is that possible? They're not a good football team. Like how did they beat the shit out of Tulane?
Tulane wasn't covering the seams.
I don't understand. Like Rick Leffer, what's his freaking name? He has not played well.
He got benched against UTSA.
I know. He hasn't played well in like 6 weeks. And then he comes out and can't, like, whatever. We need to move on. We're taking a break. When we come back, it is officially basketball season.
Is it?
It is officially. We have tipped off basketball season. And your Tigs are 1-0 on their way to an undefeated year. We'll be right back.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours. From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Oh, shout out to my guy, Coach Isolo, bro. Like, it's 2 things he did that are so anti-Taylor Jenkins, bro. Was the art of John Conchar. I know what you provide. I know you provide rebound. I know you provide effort.
Yeah.
Go. Give me some John Conchar minutes. Let me see what you do. Okay, your ass. Come sit back, buddy. Come sit back down. Come sit by me, son. We'll try it next game. I like that, man. The quick pull. Like, okay, man. Jitty, you looking ass. Come sit down. He didn't let a run get destroyed or let a run jump off or let a stretch of assness run with John Conchar in the game. You looking shitty. Come sit your jitty ass down.
That's right.
The quick pull, man. Pulling you before you get ass, bro. Like, I see the asses is coming, bro. I know there's an expiration date. I know that milk is going to sour, man. So just come sit down by me.
There's an expiration date on good ass. Now it's bad.
Yeah, be ready for Friday. I need that again. Yeah, man. It's just knowing you giving me all you're going to give me, bro.
Yes. Tune in to the Anthony Sain Show Monday through Fridays at 1 p.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, everybody's left me. Kenny's taken a deuce. TJ's been abducted. But your hardwood Tigs are 1-0. TJ.
I dropped the headphone.
I think Kenny asked me how I was doing earlier. I think the main reason I'm fine is because Penny Hardaway saved the weekend for me.
Did he?
Saved it with a great win. Great opening day win. I don't understand how, but we were like the last basketball team on the entire planet to play a game.
What do you mean by that?
Literally every other college basketball team in the entire world had played a game before we did. Anyway, your Tigs beat San Fran at home, the other USF in the country. They were only a 2.5-point favorite. We ended up winning by 6. Real good game. I will say, really, really disappointed in the crowd that was at FedEx Forum on Saturday. I get it was sandwiched in between 2 Grizzlies games, so you got a lot probably people that overlap that. They're not going to go to the Tigers or Grizz game Friday, Tigers game Saturday, and then turn around again and go to the Grizzlies game Sunday. So disappointed in that, but I got the whole family out there. Williams' first game inside FedEx Forum. My bud fell asleep in the car on the way down, got him out of the car seat, continued to sleep on my shoulder the entire walk down Beale Street, the entire check-through process, the entire ticketing process, all of the intros in the first 5 minutes of the ball game.
It's pretty impressive.
I tell you, when my dude woke up, he was so confused. Because one, he had no idea where he had been or how he got where he was. And two, he's never been inside FedEx Forum. He was like, what is this place that I'm in? I've never seen this before. But then both of them, Catherine and William, both had a great time. Your Tigers pulled it out 76-70. I'm going to say I went in not with real high expectations, just based on what we'd seen in the exhibition games. Knew it was a little bit of a dangerous matchup. I came away pretty impressed with what I saw on Saturday. Got up by as much as 23. Basically, it wasn't technically a wire-to-wire victory because San Fran did score the first point. They were up 1-0 and then never led again after that. But, I mean, essentially, it was a wire-to-wire victory. You led for like 38 minutes and 56 seconds or something. Looked good, though. Saw a lot of things I liked. I'm a big fan of Tierno Stilla. Like him a lot. Like what he brings. Really, really big fan of Thedford. He was very impressive on the court production-wise. My guy had 8 rebounds in like 6 minutes of play in the first half.
Yeah.
Dude just gets after it on the boards. I mean, all the guards, to be honest with you, rebound very well. Sincere looked good on the floor scoring. Doug looked as good as ever assisting. I mean, there were a lot of things I feel like I liked. Ashton knocked down his first couple of threes of the night. Came out hot. Team shot 37% from 3 after they shot like 6% combined in the 2 exhibition games.
Let me ask you this. It's the first game of the year, and I know there have been comments about Penny. Well, what do you think we can take anything away from the minutes of the people that played in this game?
No.
So, like Doug, for example, is pretty much ride or die.
Well,
Doug played the whole game.
I think, yes. I think that's going to be a normal. I think Doug will be playing 35 plus minutes every single. I think you kind of have to have him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way around it.
Which is great. I mean, he is. I'm trying to make sure I feel comfortable saying this. I feel like he's our first like real assist first type of point guard we've had in a long time. Like,
yeah, I mean,
if you think about it, I mean,
he can definitely score it though, but he's not a Kendrick.
He's not Kendrick. Kendrick was a great assist guy, but Kendrick also got his own bucket all the time.
Every night. Every night, KD was looking to score. He was also facilitating, but he was looking to score every night. We're going to obviously have games, I think, where Doug goes off and he's looking to score. But Saturday didn't feel like that. He wasn't really took 13 shots, I guess, and was 0 of 4 from 3. But what did he end up with? He had 8 assists.
8, yeah.
5 steals.
5 steals, yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch any of the game. I pretty much, unless I've been there physically, I haven't been to watch a single Tiger game in what feels like a month. In reality, it's just been 2 weeks because of the damn YouTube TV ESPN debate.
Yeah, we're getting a credit for that though. Don't worry, we're getting a $20 credit.
Good. But I'm trying to figure out, like, Aaron Bradshaw, 8 minutes. Did he break his leg? What are we doing here?
Well, he
7
had
points in 8 minutes.
He had 2 fouls in less than a minute of game time. So we saw him for all of 56 seconds in the first half and then didn't see him again.
Yeah. I was curious. I knew something had to happen there, but 8 minutes and he had 7 points, 3 rebounds.
7 and 3 in 8 minutes and a steal is not bad.
It's not bad. I just want to know why my starting center is not playing
it's obviously concerning that he had 5 fouls in 8 minutes.
Yes.
But outside of that, I mean, he knocked down a 3-pointer, made both his free throws. One of the only bright spots at the free throw line.
Tell me about Temple Guy.
He and Zach Temple Guy. I mean, love Quante Berry.
Yeah.
If that's what we're going to get from him, I don't think you're going to get it every single time. My guy was 4-6 from 3, 6-8 from the field, had 17. 17-4, a steal. What did he play? 25 minutes. I don't know. I like him a lot. He busted that zone up when San Fran went to the zone, though. Hit some big 3-pointers to kind of knock them out of it. That's what you need.
I'm trying to look at just everyone's box score. And I know that the box score doesn't always tell the story, right? But I'm looking at 22 minutes from Zach Davis, 4 points, 2 rebounds, no, 3 rebounds, excuse me, 2 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers. So it's like there's pros and cons. Like 3 turnovers, obviously not great, but it seems like he is a team guy. I'm seeing some good stuff there, like an all-around player, right?
Yeah.
We're getting 4 steals is a damn good amount of steals.
He struggled from the floor. He didn't make a shot. I think all of his points came to the free throw line. But again, from a guard perspective, like they
is he a
crashed
guard? Are we calling him a guard?
which is good. Yeah, I mean he plays in a guard spot, but he's obviously 6'7", so he's a bigger body. But I'd say he's a guard. Concerns would be free throws. 14 to 26, not good at all. Sincere, I think, missed his first 5 free throws.
That's impressive.
That's
2 of 7 wowzers.
And then turnovers. I mean, not nearly as many as we've seen in previous years, but 15 was still a bit much.
I'll take 15.
They were much better in the second half. I think they had like 10 at halftime.
Yeah.
They basically cut it down 50% in the second half and were much better. But I think there was a lot to like. Shot.
I don't like 11 dudes playing, but I'm not going to nitpick on one guy playing
I'm
1
interested
minute.
to see what that looks like when Hassan's back too, because I don't think he even dressed out. He's still dealing with a leg thing. But I will tell you, as impressive as Quante was, as impressive as Thedford was, I love Thedford. I think he's going to be one local kid, but just his interview afterwards too with Wolo. I mean, he was, I don't care. I don't care about scoring. I'm doing everything else. I'm going to rebound. I'm going to defend.
Sure.
I'm going to do anything else that I need to do. He was like, we got Doug, we got Sincere, we got Quante, we got guys that can put it in the basket. I'm not worried about it.
He doesn't need to worry about it.
And I was like, give me like 3 more Thedfords, please. Absolute surprise though. I mean, there were questions weeks ago from us of whether or not we were being catfished by this gentleman. But Simon Majak made his debut. 9 minutes, 5 points, 2 boards, 1 of 1 from 3. TJ,
yeah, what are we doing here with the 3 ball?
1 of 1 from 3, and one of the most egregious goaltendings I've ever seen in my entire life. But I think it's because he's used to international basketball rules, and I think the rule is once it initially hits the rim, you can take it off the rim.
You're good. Mm-hmm.
San Fran had a shot that hit the rim, basically kind of bounced straight up in the air. Might have been dropping back in, no clue. But my boy Simon literally just like double fisted straight through the bottom of the basket and just popped it back out. And we were all kind of like, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
I think look, in the NIL era, obviously it's roster turnover, but if he is somebody that you can have stick around for a couple years, I think he could be really good. He moves incredibly well for being 7'1". And he's got that Will Coleman right now. He's 100% from 3-point range.
The only thing that concerns me when I see this is that we have Bradshaw, Tierno Silla, Tarek Ingram, Majak. I mean, we have 4 dudes that are essentially all centers, power forward, center, big man, that are playing. At some point, are we going to have to clean that up? Like, obviously, it's a little skewed right now with Bradshaw playing 8 minutes. Right?
I mean, I don't know that you can really at this point. Tarek only played a minute.
Yeah, I'm not really counting that for anything. I expected him to have a bigger role. I know that, but
we'll see. And he's talked a little bit about it. It sounds like he's come in a little bit out of shape, and so he's still trying to work his way back in. It sounds a little bit to me like a Jordan Brown situation where he may have thought his collegiate career was over. He got approval late, and for whatever reason, after last season ended, he just hadn't been touching a basketball or doing anything. That could be totally
in the cookout line.
That's just me That's just me using context clues and taking a wild guess.
Sure.
I'll tell you what I do love, and it's having 2 7-footers in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
With and Bradshaw starting out there. I like having 2 big boys in the paint like that. Gives you a lot
How
of
long until we get a full ring of fire? I'm talking all 5 dudes holding hands like the Special Olympics logo.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
I've
covering the whole
kind of
court.
joked. I've kind of joked about. I mean, we got 4 7-footers on the roster with Simon, Aaron, Tierno, and Arap. I've joked about all 4 of them being out there together at once, but I mean, I wouldn't rule it out.
Even if you don't get all 4 7-footers, that you're not getting that, but
I don't think we're going to get Arap at any point. Though,
you can get 3 of them on the court plus Zach Davis. And whoever the tallest is between Doug Short, LeCurt Short. So I don't know what you do there.
Okay.
So
I
that's
thought
a long.
Curse is like 6'4".
Who?
Curse is like 6'3" or 6'4".
Is he actually that, though?
I don't know.
Don't look at the roster because it also tried to tell me that Tyler Harris was 6 foot at one point.
Well,
maybe he is. I don't know. He does not look to be 6'4", as well as a picture can show you on the interweb. What's up next? We beat the Dons.
Yeah, that was a good win. Technically, right now by metric base, I thought we were really going to do it for the metrics on that one because, like I said, 16 minutes left in the game. We were up 23, and I was like, we're about to run this team out of the building, and every computer system only has us winning by like 4.
Yeah.
But then they started making some threes. We kind of went cold for a little stretch. They got back in it. Whatever. We finished it out. We do, though, by T3 brackets and a couple other. I think Evan Maya had it. We got like the 20th best resume right now with that one win.
Oh. Is that because most teams kind of start off with a cupcake, though?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's because you got like Boise State losing into Hawaii Pacific and different things like that.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how ridiculous that is for just a second? That does not count against them in any form or well. I guess obviously the committee looks at it and they can see that they lost it, but from a metric standpoint, there's zero effect to them in any way, shape, or form.
It doesn't not in.
It doesn't count against them in the net. Yeah, because they're D2.
Yeah,
doesn't count against them in the net. If you go to Bartorvik, KenPom, any of those, no count against them in any of their ranking systems because they don't have rankings for Hawaii Pacific. I don't know. It's just silly to me. Anyway. Real big chance to really, really improve that resume ranking tomorrow night or tonight, I guess, if you're listening to this on Tuesday. Tigers head down to Oxford. I don't like this being on a Tuesday. I also, as much as I like the 8 p.m. kickoff on Friday, I do not like it being an 8 p.m. tip in Oxford on a Tuesday night, mainly because I'm going. And that's going to make a real long night for me because I'm driving down after work, and then I will be driving back home after the game ends. And with my luck, this is probably going to be like a triple overtime game. And I will be in Oxford all night.
It's 2 central time zone teams that are like next door neighbors. Like there's no need for an 8 p.m.
I know. And it's on SEC Network. So I'm like, what the heck is on SEC Network before? Like, why did this have to be an 8 p.m. game?
It's just some old
I'm
replay of Alabama, Oklahoma from previous years is going to play beforehand.
The lead in. I'm sure there's something that that's making that the case. I don't know what it is, but right now FanDuel's got it at Ole Miss minus 8.5. At this point in the season, Vegas and everybody's just guessing. They have no idea.
Yeah, it's tough.
Ole Miss has played 2 games, but they're both against absolute, scrub teams.
Oh, dude.
They're
Southeast in Louisiana? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm trying to look and see what they were in KenPom because it was ridiculous.
I don't know what their mascot is. I'm looking at it. I think this is a lion. Is that
Yeah, I think that's right. So they beat Southeastern Louisiana by
Not
30 last Monday, and then beat Louisiana Monroe, who is 355 in KenPom, by 20 on Friday. Southeastern Louisiana was 270. Ole Miss comes in at 26th right now in KenPom. So today, I mean, that'd be a big win. KenPom's got it at a 75% chance for Ole Miss to win, 81-73, so about an 8, which is in line with that Vegas line. I mean, there's no telling. I don't know what to expect out of them. It sounds like they've got a good top 3, and then they really don't know what they have outside of that. I know they got 3 dudes that are shooting the freaking cover off the ball from 3 in their first 2 games, though.
Well, yeah, AJ Stores is pretty
Yeah,
good
he's-
at the basketball.
He's a well-traveled young man, and he's not really lived up to expectation up to this point, but so far through 2 games against maybe 2 of the worst teams they'll play all year, he's averaging 18.5, 80% or 73% from 3. He's 8 of 11 from 3. So
That's wild. 80. You said 80.
18.5, 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 59% from the field.
Wow.
I wonder who we're going to stick on him. He's 6'5".
Zach Davis.
Maybe Zach Davis.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Quante Berry seems to be a pretty good defender. Gets after it. He's 6'4". You can probably lock him up. Maybe throw Thedford at him a little bit. And then outside of Store, who else do they got? They got
who's that guy? I'm not going to pronounce this guy's name, so I'm going to butcher it.
Why?
Because I can not say it.
Oh, Ilias.
Ilias,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing there.
Yeah, so AJ's 18.5. Malik's got him 15.5, 4 boards. He is shooting
44% from 3.
Yeah, but he's 86 from the line. Ilias is shooting
totals here,
and 44 from 3. Giffa averaging 10.5. He's their 4th leading scorer. He's shooting 75% from 3. How many has he made? Keza Giffa. He's from Paris.
Yeah, the other guy was from France too.
Oh, some Euros going on. He was 1-1 against Southeast Louisiana and 2 of 3 against Louisiana Monroe. They might light it up from 3. What are they shooting as a team?
I don't know. It should be a good matchup, though. I mean, I feel like anytime we play them, it's usually a pretty good matchup, or someone's getting their back blown out. It's going to be one of the two, right? It does feel that way.
I mean, I feel like that's your. Is there an alternative to that? Either being a good game or a blowout?
No, that was why I said it.
The only thing that does worry me is we, at least in the last several years, making that trip down there, we have not fared well at all. The home team, I think, has won every matchup back and forth the last several years in this one. So we'll see. I don't know. I might ride the Tigers, though, plus 8.5. That feels like too many points this early in the year.
Well, like you said earlier, it's just so hard to tell at this point. Like they haven't played anybody.
I don't feel like we go down there and lose by 10.
Me personally, I'd take Ole Miss to cover that, but
8.5.
Probably, yeah.
On what?
I think they're a good team.
Why?
They've been good. I think that they put things together. I mean, we're looking at where's this guy?
What the crowd's going to be like?
It's going to be good. It's always good for them.
They're still deep in playoff and football, and it's a midweek game. Like, I mean, they're not going to have.
Yeah, but it's Memphis.
I know.
I think that plays a big thing into it.
You got to think there's not a ton of people. You know, they got a huge Jackson contingency and stuff that come up for those games on the weekends. surrounding Mississippi towns. They're not driving up for an 8 p.m. game on a Tuesday. They're all waiting to come down on Thursday night, Friday for Florida game this week. There might be a pretty large Memphis contingency down there.
It's such an easy drive for Memphis fans. And I do think that there is some, I don't want to call it a rivalry. I mean, I guess it is in a sense.
It is. I would say it is.
But I think if you ask Ole Miss, they're not going to tell you it's a rivalry.
Yeah, that's fine. They don't have to say that.
So it makes me think that, but I do think it'll be a good turnout both ways.
Should be a fun one. I'm taking us to cover the 8.5. And with that, we're getting into FanDuel, Thunder Pick, Ride TJ. TJ, you're having a hell of a year, 7-3. We're going to have to turn me into 50-50 pick.
Started just skipping the podcast so I didn't hurt my numbers.
I mean, you're doing damn good. Give me your week 12 pick. You got one?
I do. I'm going to take South Carolina to cover the 18.5 against Texas A&M. And I don't really have any rhyme or reason. I just feel like that's a lot of points. I know Texas A&M has had a really good year. 18.5 just seems like a lot of points. And South Carolina, for the most part, hangs in there with teams outside of I think Alabama, maybe Oklahoma. I think it was was it Vandy? Maybe it was Oklahoma and Vandy. One of those two games, they kind of got crushed there. But for the most part, it seems like they do a good job of keeping it relatively close. And 18.5 just feels like a lot.
Yeah.
I think South Carolina beat A&M last year. So maybe they feel like they got that daddy mentality on A&M right now.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
You don't think it'll happen?
No.
What's I'm pretty sure so on FanDuel was 18.5.
Yeah, it's 18.5.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Nothing was speaking to me, you know? You gotta just go with the first thing that
James Madison is 21.5 point favorites against App State. What happened to App State?
App State sucks is the problem. James Madison's about to find their way into the group of 5 representative.
There might be 2 group of 5 representatives if Duke can win the ACC, which is a real possibility. What? Why are you side-eyeing?
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by what?
There's going to be 2 group of 5 representatives?
If Duke wins the ACC, yeah.
Yeah, what is Duke not relatively?
No, they're 1-3 out of conference. They've lost to 2 group of 5 teams. If South Florida and JMU both went out, they would get in over the ACC champion Duke for sure.
Well, yeah,
I mean, even if Tulane won the American, even more so of a case because Tulane beat Duke.
I definitely thought Duke was like 7-2. I didn't think they were 5-4.
No, they're 5-4. 3 out of conference losses. They could win the ACC. There's no way they'd get it. You'd have 2 group of 5
representatives ride this year. Miami,
that would really piss off the Power 4 group.
That's their rules we're playing by here, you know.
It would also be hilarious. TJ, I think I'm taking your Irish minus 11.5 against Pitt, and you know why? It's all because of I don't know.
Pitt.
What?
I agree. Eat shit Pitt. I know. I agree.
I know. I think they'll win by 2 tutties, and it's all because of Narduzzi's comments in his press conference this week. Did you see him?
I did not see that.
He literally does not. He sounds like he does not even care to prepare for this football game. On the premise that it's not an ACC matchup and it does not matter. He said we can come out and they could beat us 110-10, and I don't really care as long as we win the next 2. So I think he's sending the wrong message to his team, and they might possibly lose by 100 because that's what he's putting out into the universe. He's speaking it into existence. So I think Notre Dame wins touchdowns.
That's a good one to pick because Pitt kind of sucks against the run, and I assume Jeremiah Love is just going to put up 150 on the ground against them, but
which is something we used to do frequently, and now our running backs hardly get the ball.
Yeah, it's not It's not great. But we're also playing from 35 points down, so you don't really want to run the ball, which kind of circles us back to the whole conversation we had earlier.
Unless
About
you're
being
playing
better.
teams that have the worst running defense in the nation, and then it could be whatever.
Notre Dame hasn't fared well against Pitt, though. Not to change your bet there, but
I'm not changing it. It doesn't matter. I'm 50-50. All right, let's get into this. You're going to have to do your Crosstown. I don't remember what I rated it. We'd have to go back and look at it, but Crosstown Zombie Sour. Are you
I
sure
love
you,
the can.
Are you sure you just didn't grab 2 of these? I feel like we both did this one. Maybe I really did on my own. You might have grabbed 2 and you're just retaking.
Maybe. Here, let me look at my spreadsheet here.
I do love the can, though.
It's a great can. I feel like I'm an old man trying to figure out the internet right now. I'm trying to get into my Google Drive here to look at the beer review. I was confident I had not done this yet because I saw it and I was like, that's a sick can.
I mean, maybe you haven't, but I know that I drink it.
Let's see. Now I'm scrolling down. It's just taking a hot second. Cross my fingers that I have not done this. No, I haven't done this, man. I don't have the last beer I have on file for us dealing with Steam of Kentucky, that Cooper House Project beer.
Mm.
So was it Zombie Sour? Great podcasting here. Definitely a great can. Look at that thing.
Yeah. Push
I don't really.
daisies.
Yeah, I don't really understand the flower thing there, but
I think that's what it is, because I'm pushing up daisies, dead. I don't know. Maybe that's not it.
But it's not all the same flower. It's different flowers all over. Anyway, the color is great, and I think the font on Zombie Sour is pretty cool. Good can. One of the better cans I think we've done in a while. This can be like a 7.6 for me. I really like the color scheme on it.
It's a great can.
I don't like sours usually, but this one was pretty good. Pretty good, actually. I'm trying to see if it gives me any. It doesn't. It gives me nothing. 7% for a sour, though. Pretty good.
I want to say I might have done this because it was a sour. I know you don't like them, and I thought there might have been some strawberry in it, but
I'm sure there is. My cheeks are feeling pretty red. It's almost like there's a different grading scale for sours than there are other beers, because I wouldn't drink 2 of these back to back just because I don't want that much sour beer flavor in my mouth. But it's definitely one of the better sours we've had. I'm going to say it's like a 6.
You could cut it with one in between and go back and get another.
Maybe. I don't know. It's like a 6.8. It's good for a sour. I still don't like sours. But 6.8.
You're good. It's pineapple, pink guava, and mango, so you're good.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's kind of like hazy IPAs have the same notes to them, so that's probably why I like it.
Yeah. Yep.
What did you have?
What beer did I have?
Yeah.
Memphis style lager.
Oh, yeah, Memphis style lager. Do you want to compare it against how you originally ranked it?
I don't even remember what I ranked it, but it was high. This can is great. I love the can because it's that throwback. Got the Memphis themes in there, but it's like 90s, 80s. I think I put this can pretty high, like 7.9 or something. And the beer was equally as high. I think it was like an 8.4.
You gave it an 8.8 on the can.
Oh, wow. 8.8.
An 8.2 on the beer. It is great, though. I'll give you that. It is great. I love that can. I love the 90s vibe to it. I give it an 8.6 on the beer. So we're right there. Definitely one of our higher rated beers. Probably the highest, honestly.
I think it is the best rated we've had, probably. I don't know. Skydog was up there too.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have an asterisk next to that Hush Main where we got real wild.
Oh, yeah.
We gave it this wild sample and we tried it again. We're like, all right, never mind. Throwing Pete in this can. It's not good.
I forgot about that one.
It did hit the spot that day.
Yeah, it was something about that day.
All right, man.
Anything
else?
No, just come back next week to see if
We're crying.
3% playoff chance have improved or not.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even talk about UNLV. We got UNLV basketball too. We got 2 basketball games we'll have to talk about.
That's right.
Josh Pastner's return to FedEx Forum. It's a whiteout.
Does he get a standing ovation? Maybe not standing ovation. Does he get cheers?
I think he gets an ovation somewhere. I mean, it won't be somewhere because there won't be nearly as many people there. But like Cal got an ovation, I think Josh will get an ovation.
I think so too.
They
And he
lost
deserves that.
really bad the other day too.
Oh,
And they
you
play.
think he's still stomping on the court?
They play. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's stomping. They lost to Team Martin.
Ooh, that's too bad.
So anyway, all right, come back next week. Bring a cold beer, stay for the hot takes. We out.
If you enjoyed this episode of Tigers Untapped, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Like and subscribe at Bluff City Media's YouTube page.